that laundry basket. But if Hot Air Henry can do it, so can I. I've always dreamed of flying free in a balloon, and now that that dream's about to come true, I gotta tell you, I've got some butterflies. Since the beginning of time, people have dreamed of flying free and soaring into the clouds. And once in a while, they had a few ideas that never quite got off the ground.
Folks, here I am with a new device called the ornithopter. You can look this device over. It appears heavy. It is light.
Well, that sounds okay if it works. But if Bertie doesn't fly, when he makes that jump, he's going to get a real cold bath. Here he goes. Splasho. Well, he got the bath all right. But is little Willard discouraged? Not a bit. Just wait a moment and you'll see. Now his feathers are all dry again. He's had a good dinner of canary seed, so maybe this time he'll really do it. He's going to soar gracefully off the rock, so he says. Keep your eye on the birdie. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Next time, guys. Those aeronautical oddities never quite made it off the ground. But it looks like we're almost ready to take off. The launch field is blooming with color as the burners and fans breathe life into the billowing silk. Once that hot air is inside, those balloons really want to fly. And now hands and faces strain with effort to keep the baskets on the ground. Last-minute passengers scramble aboard, and up and aloft they fly, moving at the will of the wind. Feel like a bird or a plane, like Superman. People have always dreamed of leaving the Earth behind and walking on air. Now that's a dream come true. And maybe someday you'll be one of the lucky ones with the right stuff who will ride all the way out to the stars. Well, at the National Space Camp for aspiring young astronauts in Huntsville, Alabama, kids have a chance to see firsthand what it's like to be an astronaut in training.
Before you, here's a task board. And there's several tasks that you would have to perform in space. If you're going to turn a bolt, in space you just turn your body upside down because remember, you don't weigh anything. So I'm going to turn the machine on, and you see if you can accomplish some of these tasks when you move over here. Estee is sitting inside of this machine, which would be just like she was floating around in space outside of her spaceship. This way, she would be trained on how to move in space, how to move to different parts of the spaceship, to fix different compartments, and then to learn how to strap her feet down so that she would be able to turn a machine or turn even a screw, which otherwise would be impossible in space because you are weightless. How long do you think you'll have to work in there before you get it down?
A year, 3 years.
3 years? Well, it takes a few years of training to learn how to work in space. How would you like to feel what it's like to walk on the moon?
Okay.
Stand by, everybody. This is Mission Control.
Launch sequence beginning.
Mission controllers actually tell the people in the cockpit, the actual astronauts who are going to space, which buttons to push, when to push them, and whether or not to launch or to abort, or to stop the mission, to come home early, when to eat the meals, when to do special missions that you have in space.
4, 3, 2, 1. Clearing the path. Liftoff. We have liftoff.
Everybody ready for lunch?
Yeah. Yes.
How about a ham sandwich? You like ham sandwiches? This is what the first astronauts had to eat their ham sandwiches in. Just like toothpaste, you have to squeeze it out in your mouth. Would you like that? No. Well, okay. How about some spaghetti? This is what Apollo astronauts ate when they went to the moon. Add cold water. A few minutes, you have hot spaghetti. You all like ice cream?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Everyone likes ice cream. Well, here's some freeze-dried ice cream. Jackie, why don't you try some ice cream? See what you think of it. Boy, after eating all this food, I bet y'all can't wait to go to dinner.
No.
No? Well, how about a ride on the moon buggy? Like that?
Yeah.
Wow, you can see everything from up here. Look at those horses there. Must be a pretty funny sight to them. So I really feel like I'm up here with the eagles, you know?
This is exactly the way they see it, just above the treetops.
Just above the treetops.
Or if we get a little braver, we might just dip down into the treetops a little bit.
You can really do that?
Yeah, let's see what we can do right up here. Brush the basket through and pick some leaves as we go by.
Really?
Here we go. Present for you. Another small pine Christmas tree for you.
This is great. I wonder if the pine smells fresher from the top of the tree.
Yes. Always fresher from the top.
Well, balloons, helicopters, and rocket ships aren't the only way to fly. A good book can send your imagination soaring. So if you liked Hot Air Henry, then here are some other books that you might enjoy. But you don't have to take my word for it.
Hi, my name is Adam Troidel, and my favorite subject is science. And I love learning about space. I'm too young to go yet, but with this book I just read, I can make my own spaceships. And the name of it is Easy-to-Make Spaceships by Mary and Dewey Blacksma. In this book, they tell you how to make your own spaceships. My favorite is the Galactic Glider, and here it is. I'll show it to you. What I made it out of was 3 styrofoam cups and 2 plastic straws, and I used colored tape to decorate it. This is a great book, especially if you like to make things with stuff you find around the house, and they really fly. Watch Galactic Glider take off.
Hello, my name is Yolanda, and I love to spend time with my mother because that's when we have our woman-to-woman talk, and that's what this book is all about. And the title is Just Us Women. This is a story about a little girl who goes on the trip with her aunt, and they go from Virginia to North Carolina. They really have a nice time because they ride around the car with the top down. One of the best parts was when they went shopping and they got all the junk they liked. Finally, they got where they were going, and everybody was waiting on the front porch. And they said, "What took you so long?" And they said we had to have a woman-to-woman talk. No boys, no men, just us women. Hi, everybody. Do you like high adventure? Well, if you do, you'll like this book. It's called The Big Balloon Race, and it's about a girl named Ariel who gets caught in a balloon with her mother. The great thing about this book is that it's a true story. It really made me wish that I was in a hot air balloon, too. One of the best parts is when they went into a rain cloud and then they fell into a lake. And Ariel pulled the balloon out of the water and saved the day. It was really neat how they blew up a hot air balloon. And I never knew how they did that before. I'm Vincent Alejandro. I'm not going to tell you who wins the great balloon race. You'll have to find that out yourself. But I can tell you one thing, it's a great story.
Nothing is holding me. I'm rising easily into the open air. Wherever the wind wants me to be, I'm on top of the world today. I'm on top of the world today. Seeing it all in a brand new way. In a balloon in the sky. In a balloon in the sky. Soon you may see me passing by. Look at the world below. Look at the people go. I wonder if they see me. Maybe I'll wave and say hello. I'm on top of the world today. I'm on top of the world today. Seeing it all in a brand new way. In a balloon in the sky. In a balloon in the sky. Soon you may see me passing by. Oh my, I feel like I can reach out and touch everything I see. High above a world of wonder, gliding gently, flying free. And from here I can see everything, and everything I see is fine with me. In a balloon in the sky. In a balloon in the sky. Soon you may see me passing by. In a balloon in the sky. In a balloon in the sky. Soon you may see me passing by.
I don't think I'll ever look at things quite the same way now that I've seen the world from up here. I hope every one of you gets a chance to fly like this someday. A chance to discover just how wonderful it feels to leave the noise and the hustle and bustle of the earth far below. We'll see you next time.